First up, we're officially 4 weeks out from the start of the college baseball season, and there's plenty of excitement surrounding Coastal Carolina's program.
Expectations are high because the Chanticleers want to send head coach Gary Gilmore out on top. Sports director Chris Parks joins us now, and he talked one-on-one with Gilmore. Chris.
Hey, good afternoon, Trish and Patsy. Last spring, Coach Gilmore said this would be his last one in the CCU dugout. The Hall of Famer and I sat down earlier in the week to discuss that and his time on campus over the last couple of decades. What went into this decision to say 2024 is going to be your last year here at Coastal Carolina?
Surviving 39 years in college athletics of any type or whatever is, it's a lot to be proud of. Felt like 29 years here is, a good place to stop.
What's special about Coastal Carolina, your alma mater? You got to coach here for nearly 3 decades. What is special about this place in Conway that you kind of hold near and dear to your heart?
Not so much the buildings and the mortar. It's always been about the people. I just feel like that, for some reason I just clicked in this place. It was a great fit for me as a student and an athlete, and always dreamed about coming back here and, could I ever be, a coach that could, lead us to a World Series at some level.
Before that long string of success he's had, there were some early growing pains that questioned Gilmore on whether or not he was the right fit for the job.
I'm amazed I didn't get fired after my first 2 years here. We were so bad. I'll never forget sitting at Coach Sasser's office and, son, do you realize that we're used to winning here in baseball? I'm going like, yeah, man, where I came from, I was used to winning too.
Things got much better in 1998, and in 2001, a string of 13 NCAA regional appearances and 14 seasons began, leading up to that World Series title in 2016. Gilmore says if it weren't for one particular sport that was launched on campus, none of this may have been possible.
We do not ever win a national championship had we not started football. I mean, we never had a strength coordinator. We didn't have the infrastructure pieces to compete against the best teams in the country until football came here.
And of course, the CCU football program has grown by leaps and bounds over the last 4 years. Gilmore, his staff, and team will officially begin practice 1 week from today. And we'll have much more with Coach Gilmore coming up as we feature him in some stories. On Monday, we'll discuss that 2016 World Series and, of course, his battle with pancreatic cancer. Later in the week, we'll discuss his successor, Kevin Schnall, and competing with the transfer portal and the new Legacy 14 NIL collective. The program is starting to keep elite talent in Horry County and on that Coastal Carolina campus. That's all again coming up next week on News 13. And if you've ever spoken with head coach Gary Gilmore, you ask him maybe 1 or 2 questions and he will go on for 10, 15 minutes. He has so many great stories to tell, and it was awesome hearing a bunch of them on Wednesday.
Leaving quite the legacy here.
Yeah, absolutely. Over 1,000 wins, and he's hoping to add maybe a second World Series title coming up here in 2024. And they're going to have a really good team going forward, too. A lot of those guys are back from last year and that run to the NCAA regionals.
Well, we are crossing our fingers for him. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Well, it's time now.